Welcome to Module 4, which is about some of the finer aspects of getting high-quality LLM applications, notably fine-tuning and evaluating LLMs. So in this module, we're going to talk about what to do if you set up an application, you have some data for it, you have some feedback, and you want to improve the quality of the model. There are a lot of different ways you can do this, starting with what's called few-shot learning, where you give a few examples of your task to the model in a prompt and get it to do it, all the way to fine-tuning, where you actually update the parameters of the model to tailor it for your specific application. And we'll talk about sort of three general approaches you can take. The few-shot learning with an existing frozen model, some of the things you can do with LLMs as a service, and finally do-it-yourself fine-tuning, which you'd mostly do with models you trained yourself or open source models, where you have full control over the process and can control many aspects of it to make it good at specific things. One of the big things we'll also talk about here is some of the available open source models that have powerful capabilities like instruction following and high quality prompting available, including the Dolly model from Databricks and others that are somehow based on it or in general that are doing well in this space. The other really important thing we'll talk about is evaluating LLMs and systematically, checking how well they're doing and improving that. With classical machine learning, it's sort of easy to evaluate because, it's making some predictions. You can check whether each prediction was right and you can give it a score. With something that's generating text, it's a bit harder to tell, is this big blob of text better than this other one? So we'll talk about techniques to do that. We'll also touch a little bit upon alignment, which is getting the model to not be offensive, to be friendly, to avoid doing certain kinds of things in general, to reason a little bit in some sense about what is being asked and do sort of some kind of content moderation. So we hope you enjoy this module as you go out to get the best performance possible from your LLMs.